Hi guys. Hi guys. How are you all doing? Hi, this is Rinku Vandya Soni. I am a professional hair and makeup artist going live on Universe of Moms, the world's largest community for mothers. Are you able to hear me guys? Okay, please give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear me. Okay. Alright, so let's start with today's session. Today I'll be giving you a quick tutorial on everyday makeup, and if time permits I'll also show you how to transform this everyday makeup look into a party look by just adding few products. Okay, and so let's get started. So first, I always start my makeup using a moisturizer. Never ever skip this step. It is very important to hydrate your skin before you start with your makeup. So gently massage your skin so that the product is absorbed into your skin. Even if you have an oily skin, guys, please do not skip this step. It is very important to hydrate your skin so that your foundation flows on very smoothly onto your skin. So now I guess my skin looks well hydrated and is properly prepped for my foundation. So now next I'll start with my brows. Hi Sapna. Okay. So guys, all eyebrow pencils are usually slant at the tip and not pointed. The reason for this is the pointy end of this tip is used to shape your eyebrows, and the blunt edge is usually used to fill in your brows. Okay. So first I'll shape my eyebrows and then I'll fill in the gaps. Eyebrows is also a very important part of your makeup because it usually frames your face. It makes a huge amount of difference just by filling in your eyebrows. Your face totally looks transformed. So do you see the difference between the two? Guys, I hope you are able to hear me clearly and watch me. If you're not able to see anything or hear me clearly, please leave it in the comment section so that I can take care of the same. So you can always take off the extra in case you've drawn out the line. You can always wipe it off using a cotton pad. Alright, so I'm done with my brows. Next, I'll be doing my base. So now you can see, since I've applied a generous amount of moisturizer onto my skin is looking very fresh and bouncy, and it is a perfect canvas now for my foundation to go on smoothly. I'll be taking a few drops of foundation onto this mixing clay. You can also use the back of your hands. I'll be mixing two shades to match my shade. Just apply a few dots on the entire face. Equally on both the sides, and don't forget your neck area, which people often tend to forget. So now I get a lot of questions on how to use a beauty blender. Is it supposed to be used wet or is it supposed to be used dry? So let me show it to you actually. You just have to soak your beauty blender in water. Squeeze out the excess water. Okay. So now your beauty blender is perfectly damp and bouncier and a little more fluffier, so it becomes easy to blend your foundation. So you neither have to use it dry nor you have to use it wet, like you have to use it damp. It should not be dripping. You have to tap your beauty blender onto your skin and not drag it. That is not the correct way to use a beauty blender. You can even use a foundation brush if that is what you're comfortable using. So it's a personal choice. You can use whatever works best for you. I like using beauty blenders because it gives a very flawless base and it is very easy to blend using a beauty blender. Okay, so this pointy side of the beauty blender is to be used to blend the products underneath your eyes, and this rounded flat surface for the other areas of your face. Also cover your neck properly. Also your hairline. Do not forget this step. Hi Namrata, hi Tamanna. Guys, if you have any queries or questions, please do ask me in the comment section. Okay, so till now we've done our moisturizer, eyebrows and foundation. So whatever is left over, I'll take it on my eyelids. Okay. Next, I take loose powder and just dab a little amount onto my eyelids, just so that my eyeshadow does not stick to my eyelids. Just prepping my lids. We'll be taking a neutral shade and apply it on the crease line. So I'll show you which shade I'm using. Can you see? You can use any of these two shades. applying the neutral shade on the crease line because that is going to be my transition shade. Since I am creating an everyday makeup look, okay, I am not using any bold colors. I'm just keeping it very natural. I'll take a little darker shade of brown and I'll contour my eyes. So once we are done with the brown shade, I'll again take a nude greenish shade and then apply in the inner corners of my eyes. Okay guys, in case if you have any queries or questions, please do post them in the comment section. Okay, using your fingers for the glitter eyeshadows always gives you a better pigment than using a brush. But again, it's your personal choice. If you're comfortable using a brush, you can use the same. Okay, so this is a very simple eye look. I'm just left to do my eyeliner now. First, I'll complete the rest of my face. So now, I'll be applying a cream blush since I want this makeup look to be very dewy and glowy and everyday makeup look. I will avoid using any matte blushes. So in case if you do not have a cream blush, I'll show you how you can make one. Take a little amount of Vaseline onto your hands. Just scoop out a little product and take it on the back of your hands. And take any eyeshadow, any pink or red eyeshadow, the color that you want for your blush. You can even use a lipstick for the same. Just mix it along with the Vaseline. See? And yes, you're ready with your cream blush. I just want to give a tinge of color and not going over the board with the blusher. What is the difference between foundation and primer? Okay, Tamanna. Primer is used to prep your face before you layer the foundation onto your face. Okay, so there are different kinds of primers available in the market. You get primers to correct every flaws of your face. You get primers to fix the enlarged pores. Those are known as pore fresheners or pore minimizing primers. You get primers for brightening your dull skin. You get primers for wrinkles. You get primers for oily skin. So primers basically they prepare a proper canvas for your face before you start the makeup. Okay, since I'm doing this everyday look, I'm not using the primer, but you can use one if you want your makeup to last long. Okay, so now I'll be taking a gel liner and I'll start my liner. So guys, one more tip, always start your liner at the center of your eyelash line. Okay? Do not start from the inner corner because you always want your inner corners to be thin, and when you dip the product into the pot, you've got the maximum amount of product on the tip of your brush right now, so you can start at the center rather than starting at the beginning, because that is where your liner usually is a little thick. That is how your liner is supposed to be, thin at the inner corners and thicker at the center. Sorry. So I usually suggest everyone to use gel liners because they usually do not smudge and they are super waterproof. So they'll stay in place for the entire day. So you do not need to worry about your eyeliner or kajal spreading or smudging throughout the day. Okay. It is a little difficult to apply seeing in the camera. I'll use a mirror here. Just for this part. Okay, so I'm done with my liner. This is the liner that I used. Now I'll use Vaseline on the high points of my face to highlight the high points of my face. Since I want to keep it very natural, I'm not using any harsh highlighters, any blinding highlighters for this look. I'll use this. You can also use any cream highlighter or liquid highlighter. See, can you see the glow? I will set my face, I'll set my base using a translucent powder. Particularly on my T-zone area where I tend to get oily more. Keeping the rest of my face very dewy and fresh. This is a translucent powder. So you have to actually dab it onto the concerned areas of your face rather than dragging it all the way from one place to another, because it will just spoil your base and it will make it look a little streaky. Okay? So now I'll fill the border of my lips. I'll just outline my lips and then fill it with the same color. Since I've kept my eyes very natural, I'll go a little bold with my lip color. I'll go on with the same shade. Now I'll curl my lashes. You can totally skip this step if you are not a professional or you don't know how to curl your lashes, because you might end up hurting your eyes. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi. And take your favorite mascara and coat your lashes. Also coat your lower lashes. Do not skip this part. I'll apply kajal on my lower lash line. You can also choose to use a gel liner. So I get a lot of questions on how to make your kajal stay for the entire day. So the quick fix for this is you can use any black eyeshadow to fix your kajal. So the idea is same. The way you set your foundation base with a translucent powder, in a similar manner, you have to set your gel or the creamy kajal with any powder eyeshadow. Just take a very teeny tiny amount of any black or dark brown eyeshadow and tap it on your waterline over your kajal pencil. Okay, so like this, your kajal will be sealed in for the entire day and it won't smudge. Okay guys. So now just the last part. This I'm done with my day look, everyday makeup look, keeping everything very simple and subtle and not going over the board with anything, since I wanted to keep my base very dewy and juicy and fresh. I have used very minimum amount of products, no concealers, no correctors, just few drops of foundation. Okay. And now if you want to transform this look into a party look, you can use any shimmery or glittery shades of your choice. I would go in with this bronze here and a little bit of rose gold color. And dab it in the inner corners of my eyes. Blend it using a flat brush. Okay, so this is your party look. Just by adding a little glitter onto your eyes, you can make your eyes look a little glamorous. You can also use a baked highlighter to make that popping glow on your face. Okay. So I'll be using this highlighter. And since we've applied a creamy highlighter first, or maybe Vaseline if you've used Vaseline, it gives more pigment. So using either Vaseline or a creamy highlighter first and then topping it over with a baked highlighter or a powder highlighter will give you more pigment. Okay, so this is how we transform our everyday makeup look into a party look. Okay guys, if you need any suggestions for any products or if you have any queries, please do mention it in the comment section. I'll be online for next 1 hour to answer all your questions. And thank you, Mrunmai. Thanks a lot for running me through this entire thing of going live and for helping me out. Okay, thank you guys.